Good morning, everybody. Good morning, contestant. So, as you can tell, the wifey's at work. So I'm doing this live by myself. And oh, but you guys like my shirt? See my cufflinks? But today's Monday. I just got off the phone with my mom, calling to check and see how she's doing. But let's talk about my favorite subject. Cars. I love cars. Ever since I was a little kid, I've always wanted a Mustang. And sorry, I'm fidgeting. But I don't really know too many people that don't like cars. I mean, but yeah, definitely want to know what's your guys' favorite cars. I mean, you know, I'm an '80s baby, so I'm really into muscle cars, especially Mustangs. I really love the old school 5.0 Fox bodies, but I won't buy one. I'll probably get a 99 through 2004, the New Edge Mustangs. Those are really good and reliable Mustangs. They've blue is my favorite color. Oh look, Quest is at work, but she's on here. Hey babe. So yeah, blue's my favorite color. Yeah, you definitely. And I'm trying to talk the wife into letting me get a stick shift so we can slap gears. You know what I mean? But she hasn't learned how to drive, you know, the 5-speed yet. So we'll teach her. We'll teach her how to do that, as well as learn some more myself, because I'm kind of new to it. Yeah, there you go. It's my dad tried to teach me when I was living with him, but he's not very patient, so that didn't go very well. But months ago, probably like 4 or 5 months ago, when I worked in Benicia, we were driving the new cars on and off the train cars, and you know, all the good Mustangs and Chargers and Challengers and stuff. Well, not Chargers, but Challengers come in a 6-speed. So okay, Questa, yeah. All the good ones came. You know, the Hellcats. They all came in a stick, and some of the Jeep Wranglers. I mean, some other cars. Yeah, should have been boys. Yeah, us dads, we tend to do that. We raise our girls like boys if we don't have boys. But definitely, I love car. I can't wait to do the SEMA show. I want to do Hot August Nights. Those are great events. I mean, they look wonderful on the YouTube videos that everybody posts of the car shows and stuff. Me and Questa, when we lived in Oklahoma and Texas, we would take the kids to small town weekend and watch the burnouts and the car shows. It was our family time. That's what we did together on the weekends as a family. But I can't wait to, you know, to get my own car and fix it up how I like it, you know, customize it to fit me. You know what I mean? I'm trying to find some good ones on OfferUp or Craigslist. Cause I mean Suki. You know what I mean? Yeah. For you guys that don't drive a stick, don't watch the Fast and the Furious and try to mimic what they're doing, because what they're doing is wrong. It's not going to work out well for you if you try to mimic Paul Walker's driving style in Fast and the Furious on your own car, because they don't really drive properly. But like I said, your hubby wants to buy a Firebird. That's an old school 80s, early 90s muscle car right there, a Pontiac Firebird. Yeah, Questa, there's a glare from the sun. That's why I can't put it like right there, because it's gonna glare off the window. I could just move the car, but why? Yeah, the Pontiac Firebird is a really old school muscle car. It's a good one too. I mean, the whole basis of muscle cars is to have, a big V8 engine, rear wheel drive, and to have a, 5 speed. Those are definitely, and those are things that carry over to like drifting. Those are requirements that if you want to build a drift car, you'd have those same requirements. It has to be a standard. It's got to be rear wheel drive. Contestant always liked a Nova. Those are really good ones too. People slap real big V8 Chevy motors in there, 454s and stuff, and really haul ass. Quest is already irritated. Hashtag countdown to Las Vegas. Oh yeah, babe. Mom said to tell you hi. I just got off the phone with her before I started this live. So yeah, but yeah, Novas are good too. My dad is a real big Mopar fan, so he always has like a Dodge Ram truck or something. Don't be leaking my secret locations, all right? But yeah, those are real big Chevy Novas, Camaros, Corvettes, Mustangs, Cobras. Who am I leaving out? Trans Ams, You'll be there soon. Yeah, we will be. We will be there. We'll be there very soon. But and just in time to get settled before summer kicks off. Summer's gonna be really big for us too. I mean, we're gonna try to get out there and vlog some car shows and stuff. Vlog the strip, let you guys see it. Dang, I feel kind of, man. Hi, mom. Oh, okay, question. Dang, I only got two people watching right now. It's okay. They can replay it later. A little backstory on why I want a Mustang is because when I was like 7 or 8 years old, we did like a fundraiser at school, and one of the prizes was a poster. Well, I won a poster, and on the poster was a red Mustang, and I stayed me and my brother had bunk beds, and I stayed on the top, so I put it on the ceiling, and I would look at it every night before I went to bed, and I fall asleep, dreaming about the day that I would be able to buy one. I'm eating a Pop-Tart, guys. Oh, excuse me. But yeah. Hey, Tanya D. Hey, Tanya. We're talking about muscle cars. We're talking about Mustangs. Tanya D, you know how to drive? You know how to drive a 5-speed? Like, sorry, I'm in a public parking lot, so I keep looking around to make sure. But yeah, definitely. I mean, if you go on YouTube and you Google, the SEMA Car Show or your husband, most husbands are, but there's only a few selected of us, I'm saying, out there that are Mustang fans, like myself, and growing up in the Bay Area or in the Valley, because my wife grew up in the Bay, I grew up in the Valley. Yeah, you want to get out there and have fun. You want to get out there and swing donuts. You want to go to side shows, but it's dangerous. So I'm trying to he had a few in the '90s, drove me crazy. Yeah, you probably want to get some life insurance on to make sure, what I'm saying. But yeah, growing up in Northern California, you definitely you grew up, especially in the '90s. You grew up with side shows, and you just have an appreciation. You have an appreciation for cars. I mean, but in the things cars can do if you build them correctly, and if you drive them a certain way. But a lot of people now, especially like hashtag Mike MIKE_MYKE, are switching over. We're growing up. We're getting wiser, and they're switching over to doing drifting on a track, not doing the side shows no more. Just doing They had a show in Stockton back in November called Swing Fest. It was the first Swing Fest they had at the 99 Speedway in Stockton. I didn't go, but I heard about it. I watched it on YouTube. It was great. I mean, it was great to see, Stockton doing something big like that, instead of always complaining about people speeding and complaining about, side shows and stuff. I mean, kids want to get out there, guys want to get out there and have fun with their cars. We want to we don't want to drive all the way to Sonoma Raceway to drag our cars or something, or all the way up in Sacramento. So I mean, why not have events in Stockton? Yeah, definitely. See that's definitely it's an obsession. Once you start working on your car, especially if you work on your own car, or if you have a big bank account to do it, it gets out of hand real quick. Your car can definitely go from a daily driver to a full on drag car in a split second. Check out one of my favorite YouTubers, hashtag CJ on 32s. All of his cars are on custom 32-inch rims, and he customizes them like to the max. Him and CJ So Cool. Shout out to those big time YouTuber guys and car enthusiasts. But yeah, definitely, I definitely want to do some mild upgrades to my car, because I do want to keep it street legal, and being able to drive it back and forth to work and stuff. I don't want to go full race car with it, because I mean, then you'd have to go off and get a whole another car to drive to work and stuff. The Bronx, that's weird. I've never really talked to anybody in New York about like the big muscle car. Hunts Point. It sounds familiar, but not too familiar to me. But yeah, definitely. I never really got to talk to anybody from New York about like the big car scene. Like out here on the West Coast, it's been big since the beginning. I mean, but didn't know if they really had like that out there that way. But I guess I had to do some more research. Oh, okay, yeah, that's where they do the illegal street races. Um, yeah, definitely. I did some of that in high school. I didn't have like a badass Mustang or anything really to race though, but I would check out I would check out everybody else's races and see what they were running. I mean, and watch them. But my first car, well, the first car I was actually able to drive because I had a car when I was like 7 or 8. I mean, but it was a car my dad had gave me. But back in '02, when I was living with my dad, he gave me his car. So it was an '84 Ford Escort, 4-cylinder automatic. It was tan. Oh yeah, definitely out there. In Florida, the car scene's a little different out there. I'm saying, it's just like it's a little different in Texas. It's a little different in every different region of the United States. Um, I've seen some of the things they do out there to the cars. Put them on put Mustangs on 30-inch rims. Okay, Tess, you'll be right back. We'll be here. Um, I'm not too fond of the car culture out in Texas or the Midwest where they put 30-inch rims on muscle cars. It kind of ruins the car. It ruins the whole point of the car. But it's okay. I mean, it's whatever. It's your car. It's whatever you like. You drive a Nissan Sentra. My grandpa drives one of those. Not yeah, definitely. You're definitely not driving no. Nah, you wouldn't do too well with a car with a Nissan Sentra in a race. But but I mean, that's probably your daily. You probably drive that every day. You take the kids to school, working home, grocery shopping. I mean, so that fits what you're using it for. But I mean, if you had a Crown Vic or something, I mean, then you could easily switch tires and suspension and go to the tracks on the weekends. But I mean, it's people out there racing Honda Civics. But definitely, so we're just talking about cars, eating a Pop Tart. You feel like a tomboy? Not. You shouldn't. Not really. I mean, because being a car enthusiast just means that you have a love for cars and you enjoy working on them or racing them. I mean, or I mean, there's I've come across a lot of them on YouTube. Girl drag racers, girl drift racers. Of course, is at the food bank with her client. Tell your client I say hello. Um, and the whole thing about loving cars, I tried to connect with my dad growing up when I was in middle school because he works on cars and it's part time kind of. But he kind of rejected that thought at that time and point. But later on, when we were living together and I was older, we worked on the cars together a little bit. He taught me a little bit about changing oils and spark plugs and stuff. You know what I mean? when stuff breaks, you gotta you gotta whip out your toolbox and fix it, because you gotta get places. You know what I mean? You don't want to walk. That sucks. I mean, and yeah, he gave me my first car, the '84 Ford Escort. I ended up I don't know, I can't pinpoint exactly what I did, but the car just wouldn't. It just stopped working one day. I ended up parking it. Ended up staying in his driveway for a couple of years until he just towed it away. Cause yeah, definitely. I mean, but it's okay, cause it kind of yeah, definitely they call it a money pit, because it seems like you just keep throwing money in the pit, and it never ends up getting fixed. A lot of car enthusiasts end up doing that, because we buy cars, project cars, to fix up, and they end up parked in the driveway, or they end up in the garage or in a storage unit in pieces, and you keep throwing money at it, and it never gets fixed. You never have the time to get it all put together the way you wanted it. Ah, dang. I wonder what's wrong with it. That's crazy. Definitely. I mean, it's definitely a headache. I mean, just I know people out there, who I'm saying, who have hoopties that back in the day would have to pour a gallon of water in the radiator before they left the house to get to work, and would do that for years and years, until they finally got tired of it, or somebody finally was like, get another car. Hmm. That's strange. There's always a reason why a car is messing up on you, but I'm not I'm not big on diagnosing problems with cars. I just whatever's going wrong, I'll call my dad, and he'll listen to it over the phone or something, or I'll look it up on the internet. Yeah, yeah. Me and my wife we're gonna donate her old 2002 Town and Country van that's sitting in front of her grandpa's house. We have a guy that's gonna come take it away. We're gonna sign the title over to him. He can deal with it. We're having some weird engine noises, and the brakes went out, and we went out and got the car that we have now, an '07 Caravan. Yep. Same same That's the same manufacturer. You know, Chrysler, Dodge, and Plymouth were all under Mopar. Those are all Mopar minivans. They all have the exact same body style and engines and stuff. But yeah, she ended up picking out this car, this '09 Ford Flex. She saw it in '09 when it was brand new. It had right here in the center console. We saw it at Diffie, and it had a whole refrigerator cooler right here. That one did that. We saw back in '09 when it was brand new. But so when we saw this one last year, she liked it. She wanted it, so we got it, and now we have it. Um, it's a sorry, I'm stuttering. It's a 3.5 liter V6 automatic. You can see the third row. So we can fit all of our kids in here. Yeah, she is. She's on live. So if you guys want to hop over there and check out what she's doing, I'm gonna go ahead. I'm gonna get off, and ooh, snap. I'm gonna get off and go handle some business, and I'll be back later, maybe, or I'll do another live tomorrow or something. But thank you guys for stopping by. We had a great chat. You guys have a good day. Peace. Nice car talk. Yeah, definitely. Maybe we'll do this one too. Also, I'm saying we'll stay with the same subjects on some other ones about mental health and stuff. But you know, like a couple, maybe once a week, we'll do this one, or we just talk cars. It'll be fun. All right, bye guys. Thank you, Tanya. I will highly appreciate that. Trying to. Dang it.